Hi everybody, it's Andrew Hutchings here, hoping my phone doesn't fall down from the odd place I put it, because I'm always putting my phone in odd places to hold it up to take videos. And this video, and I don't need to say my doctor part, is about what is the secret to making progress in like bodybuilding or strength training or whatever. It's rather simple. Two main parts. Number one is pushing really, really hard. And number two is consistency. Because even if you push really, really hard, but you only do it like once a year or once in your life, even once a month, you're not going to make much progress. And even if you're consistent, but you don't push very hard, you're not going to make much progress. If you just go to the gym and you, gotta lift some weights, you're not going to make much progress. It needs to be the combination of pushing really hard, and then like after you can't do any, you keep trying to do some, do partial reps. I'm a big believer in that. But I mean, the main part is push really hard to get the full reps in the first place. But yeah, you gotta push really hard, and you gotta consistently do it. And then that little bit of progress you make will keep adding up. Now, I actually think that the more well-adjusted mentally you are, the worse you do in the gym, because if you are really stressed all the time, it might help you to push really extra hard. But if you're relaxed and content with life and happy, you're not going to be as likely to push really hard in the gym. So take advantage of your situation while you can. Make the best out of a bad situation if you are constantly stressed. Because if you are, take advantage of it and work really hard in the gym. And if you are not and you're just relaxed, life is good, well, you need to find a way to push hard in the gym. Even though life is good and you're content, if you want to make progress, you gotta somehow push hard. Is there anything else to it? Like, do you need steroids? Do you need genetics? Obviously, genetics are important, but good genetics with a lack of pushing hard consistently doesn't really matter. Steroids with a lack of pushing hard consistently wouldn't really matter. Now, of course, if you push hard consistently and you have great genetics and you take steroids on top of it, you're going to get to Mr. Olympia size. But if you just want to be in good shape, have big muscles, be strong, all you need is to push hard, really hard, not kind of hard, not sort of hard, not hard, but really hard. And you need to consistently do it day after day. Yep, it's not that complicated. Remember, you can hire me for training, like what to do in the gym, advice, consultations, plans, etc. Same thing for diet and supplements. Not medical advice though, but you can hire me to consolidate medical information, put it all in one place, along with my opinion. I gotta say, I was in a class today, and these professors, these academics are so mind-blowingly stupid. I had a moron professor woman say that you wouldn't want to treat someone with coronavirus the same way you would treat someone with altitude-induced edema in the lungs causing bad lung stuff, because that would be bad. I said, no, what's going to be bad is if you don't treat them for that. The treatment, I mean, there's multiple ways you can treat it, but we were talking about drugs to reduce edema in the lungs and vasodilators. Now, she said if you were to treat somebody with these, you're going to kill the coronavirus patient. Actually, you're more likely to kill them if you don't deal with the edema in the lungs. Because when you've got fluid in your lungs, oxygen doesn't go into them very well. You drown to death. But she was concerned that those anti-edemics, they might hurt someone's kidneys. Oh my, that's horrible. You better just drown to death to save your kidneys. Yeah, brilliant. So if you don't like that kind of stupid stuff, and you like actual intelligent stuff. Hire me to find medical information for you and consolidate it and give it to you all in one place. If you'd rather not drown to death than save your kidneys, I might be the guy for you. Because personally, I'd rather strain my kidneys just a little bit to save my life. Now, vasodilators, that's a complicated coronavirus, has been shown to cause severe vasoconstriction in the lungs, which blocks the ability, once again, of oxygen to go into the blood. But hasn't been completely shown publicly yet, but actually a professor of mine was doing research on it himself. Unlike this other woman, he actually had a brain and noticed that and realized that vasodilators would be good for coronavirus because the goal is to not die. I don't know, maybe her goal, no, she said that if you did it, no, maybe she just lives in opposite world, who knows, I don't know. But when I'm drowning on fluid in my lungs, I'm not too concerned with a little stress on my kidneys. But yeah, I'm getting off topic. As you see, I just love these brilliant academics every day that I'm in school and thinking, oh my gosh, I get so much knowledge and wisdom from them. Actually, no, most of the time I'm pissed off that they're marking me wrong when I'm not actually wrong because they're too stupid to realize they're wrong, not me. That's the truth. Sadly, professors don't take it too nicely when you tell them, hey, you know how you gave me a 70% on this quiz? Well, all those questions you marked wrong, they're actually right. You just don't realize it. Sadly. It's even worse when you got the teaching assistants grading papers, because then they go, what you said is complicated and isn't clear. Well, it's not clear to you because you're not smart enough to understand it. That's the truth. Now, I had one professor the other week who I suggested that something could be done in a completely different way than it's normally done, and he at first said, oh no, you can't do that. But then, like an intelligent person who doesn't just believe in blindly believing everything he already believes, he decided to look into some stuff and see if perhaps that could work. And in like 3 minutes on Google, he realized that probably you could actually do it this completely different way that I was talking about. What do you know? When you actually open your mind to the possibility that you're wrong, you can improve a lot. So yeah, that's how you can improve your knowledge and to improve your physique and your strength, pushing really hard consistently. And check out my website, andrewhutchings.org, where very soon you can buy my book on tendinitis. Because we know how well these professionals do things. You go to them and your problems never go away. So if you like your problems to go away, you might like my book. If you love pain and suffering, keep doing what you're doing.